So, man, listen. I ain't gonna cap and be like, man, I ain't ate no meat in about 10 years. I had a cheat day, cuz. I had a cheat day, brother. You know what I mean? Ate some chicken and a nigga wind up catching the gout. You know what I mean? You probably can't see the difference in my feet because I got on this compression sock. But if I was to take this off, you'll be able to see the protrusions from the other sides of both of my ankles. You can't see them motherfuckers. Like, all this is puffy down here. All this is puffy. But anyway, so I had a gout flare. But even though I exercise, I barely eat meat. I still eat a lot of sweets. I still drink concentrated juices like apple juice, juicy juice, shit like that, right? So that shit contributes to a gout flare up. And, you know, alcohol. Alcohol also contributes. And I'll only buy the juices when I really just didn't feel like juicing, you know, making real apple juice and shit like that. So I go to the store and I buy me some apple juice or something like that. But that shit has caught up with a nigga. And no more. I ain't finna get on this motherfucking bath and be like, nigga, I ain't ate no meat and da da da. But I want to make this video for this reason, man. Doing research in this shit, and I have not been to the hospital, not going to the hospital. My daddy has gout. He gave me a few pills. He gave me 5 pills like 3 days ago. I'm not gonna get no more of them motherfuckers because my body's been sweating like a motherfucker. So I've been doing research on all things that trigger gout. You know what I'm saying? If you're on blood pressure medication, anything like that, if you on diuretic pills or anything like that, fluid pills to make you pee and relieve fluid and all that shit, all of these medications cause gout. Every medication that these motherfuckers has ever tried to prescribe me is on the list. If you go on Google, all these medications that these motherfuckers have ever prescribed me or tried to prescribe me is on the list for risk to trigger gout. So that means all these medications on this list affect your kidneys. So I say all that to say this, man. For one, where are all the black ran clinics, medical clinics and shit like that? Why we don't see that as much? I think I know why. Because these private owned, black owned medical places, they trying to get rich off niggas too though. Like they really is too. Like you can't use insurance, and that's probably for other reasons. It's, you know what I'm saying, these insurance companies probably don't want to get behind black doctors. You know what I'm saying? That might be it. You know what I'm saying? But Big Pharma is doing a number on us. And at this point, with all the information that's out about the food and all this shit, we are doing it to ourselves, man. So this is my lesson. I feel like everything that happens in life, it happens for a reason, and it's a lesson that you can take away from it. I'm not going through this shit again. So I say all this shit to say this, man. They fucking with the fruits, all this shit. We need to reconsider our whole motherfucking diets, bro. Like, if it didn't come from the earth, don't put that shit in your body, bro. And they go for the medication and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Pops told me, and I it's kind of ironic though, because Pops don't believe going to hospitals and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he has. But he don't like to go to the hospitals. And he don't believe in doctors. He don't trust doctors and shit. But he was like, man, call your doctor and see if they can prescribe, you know, get you some called in. So I call these motherfuckers and they say, oh, we can't prescribe you nothing because we ain't never gave you nothing like that before. We ain't never gave you gout medicine before. Because this is my first time having a gout flare. And we ain't never gave you no gout medicine, so we can't prescribe you no gout medicine. This is coming from my PC. And I know probably somebody said something about my fingernails being yellow. I've been peeling a lot of not onions, but lemons and ginger and turmeric and shit and making tea and shit. So that's why my fingers are looking yellow and shit, bro. It ain't because I've been doing no crazy shit. But they said they can't prescribe me nothing because they ain't never prescribed me nothing for this. But we advise you to go to the ER. So my primary care doctor would tell me, you not going to give me shit because you ain't never gave me shit before. But you going to tell me to go to the ER where they going to probably say the same shit. We can't give you that shit because we don't really know what kind of effect it's going to have on you. So either going to be in that motherfucker suffering in the hospital, running up a bill, or they going to be experimenting medicine on your motherfucking ass. And gout is a serious situation to the point to where the medicine that they give you for gout can trigger so many other things. So for the past week and some change, really like 2 weeks, today Friday. For the last 2 weeks, I've been laid the fuck up, bro. Like, I've been laid up the last 2 weeks. That's why y'all ain't been seeing me do too many videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been laid up. You know what I mean? This shit, goddamn it, ain't nothing to play with, boy. That gout ain't nothing to play with, boy. For real, man. So, let my pain be a lesson for you niggas, man. Let my pain be a lesson for you niggas.